Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today I decided that I was going to do an album review, which is something that I haven't done in a couple of videos now. And this is a little spoiler alert on the band and album that I'm going to be reviewing today. This is an awesome shirt, by the way. There's a cool design on the back, but I don't feel like standing up and showing you that, so yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be reviewing Beartooth's latest album, Below, that just came out a couple of weeks back. And, this is their fourth studio album, and out of the four albums that they currently have, I would actually say that this is my favorite one by them. And this is a little bit of foreshadowing about what my rating is going to be. I find hardly anything wrong with this album. I really do think it's that good, and I would also say that currently, and I know there's still half a year to go, but currently this would actually be my contender for Album of the Year. I know that's a stretch, but yeah, anyway, the way my album reviews work, as you guys know, I don't go over every single song on the album. I pick out about two or three songs from the album, and I talk about them, give you my thoughts and opinions on them. Hopefully you'll be able to judge for yourself based on, stuff that I say about it, and it'll make you want to go and listen to the album for yourself. So let's not waste any more time here. The first song I want to talk about is the song Dominate. Dominate is a really, really great song, and it's almost very empowering in a way, just when you really look into the lyrics of what it's saying. It's basically talking about how, you want to take away a part of you and you want to be dominant again. You want to, rise above everything that you're going through and, just really show people that you can dominate and be in control of your life regardless of what anyone else thinks. And it's just a very empowering track, and it's very heavy. It's probably one of the heaviest songs on the album. It's not the heaviest, but definitely one of the heaviest. Right from the get-go, you have the lead singer, Caleb Shomo. I think I'm saying his name right. Just brutal screams, and the instrumentation too. Right from the get-go, a lot of very heavy guitars, Caleb's amazing unclean vocals. And one thing that I noticed throughout not only this song but throughout the album as a whole, there are a lot of really catchy choruses on this album. And as you guys know, I've said this quite a few times in previous videos, I love catchy choruses. Always have, always will. And yeah, Dominate definitely has that element to it. Like I said, the lyrics are very empowering. It's very inspiring in a way. Dark, but also, like I keep saying, very inspiring. So yeah, Dominate, definitely a great track. You definitely should check it out. Okay, the second song I'm going to talk about is the song Skin. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the very last single released before the album came out. And there's also a music video to this. Really great song. This, you can tell that out of all of the songs, this is probably the most radio friendly, and that's not a bad thing at all. I know a lot of people give a lot of flack for the radio friendly side, but I love everything about this song. It's very catchy. Even from the opening riff, it's very catchy. And once again, a really catchy chorus that you can sing along to. And, it's just talking about not being comfortable inside the skin that you're in, not being comfortable with who you are. And, it's very relatable. It's something that a lot of people can relate to. And, it's just very, I don't know, it's very good. It's a very good rock song. That's the way I can describe it. A very good rock song. It's not. This is probably the I would go on record say this is the softest song on the album. That doesn't, just because a song is soft doesn't make it bad. And it's not bad, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. Really great song. Very, like I said, it's easy for people to relate to about not being comfortable with the skin that you're in and trying to overcome that and be comfortable and, stuff of that nature. So yeah, Skin is another really great song. And the third and final song that I'm going to talk about this is probably my personal favorite song from the album. It's called No Return. Now, I was hooked from the very get-go when I first heard this. Very, in your face, and the lyrics are especially heavy in this song. It's about feeling like, what I take from it, it feels like you feel like you can never be happy again. It feels like there's no return from this depression or this agony that is taken over your mind, and you start to get concerned, and you feel like you're not ever going to get out of that slump. And there is a lyric that kind of alludes to that in the chorus. Says, I'm starting to get a little concerned that there's no return. And, we all know that that's not true at all. There is a way out, and there is always something better on the other side. But again, very relatable song that people can relate to. I can relate to it. I've been depressed and stuff like that. Excuse me, got the hiccups all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, No Return's definitely a great track, and Caleb, you can tell, really puts his heart and soul into this, not only this song, but this entire album. And this is a small nitpick, the only nitpick that I really have is the song The Past is Dead, which is why I didn't really talk about it. If I had to pick the weakest song from this album, it would have to be that one. And it's not even that weak of a song in itself. It's just there's certain parts of it that I don't think necessarily fit together. But that's not to say it's a bad song at all, because it's not. It's a song that kind of has to grow on you a little bit, or at least it did for me when I first heard it. But yeah, other than that, I think this is a fantastic album, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my rating. I'm going to give this album a very solid 9.5 out of 10. That's how awesome I think this album is. If you're any fan of metalcore, and if you've known about Beartooth for a while and you followed them, you're absolutely going to love this album. It is a little bit different. There's a lot of good breakdowns, a lot of good bridges in this album. They don't really sound like stuff that you would hear on previous Beartooth albums, if that makes sense. It's still Beartooth, and it's still a really good album. It's got its really heavy moments, it's got its softer moments, but overall it fits together really well, in my opinion. And if you're any fan of Beartooth, I think you're absolutely going to love this album. And I have to say, like I said at the very beginning, I think that this is the best album that they've put out yet. I know that this is only their 4th album. They still got a ways to go. But yeah, definitely this is my favorite Beartooth album yet. So yeah, solid 9.5 out of 10 for Beartooth's latest album, Below. I really hope you guys consider checking this out. If you like any kind of metalcore at all, then this is definitely the album for you, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want to hear your thoughts. What did you think of this album? Did you like it? Were you kind of on the fence about it? Did you not like it? Did you hate it? Whatever. So leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about me, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.